Whether it's your first time here or you're a regular here at Mr. Super Oz, I just want to thank you for tuning in to the channel. It exists because I, Oz, from the channel Mr. Super Oz, I wrote a 68-page graphic novel called Everlasting Survivors. Volume 1 is called All Day Long. If you follow the link in the description of this video, you can get yourself hats, shirts, posters, all kinds of fun things. But most importantly, you can get the story itself. And the more people that pick up the story, the greater the chances are that there can be continued adventures with these heroes. If you could, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment, enjoy. What is going on December the 2nd of 2002 for the Monday Night Raw?
Well, my friend, we start off with the show. My man Eazy-E teased us with the other week. We starting off with Rob Van Dam versus freshly heel turned John Cena, making his first appearance since the heel turn.
Right.
So of course you got JR on commentary, call him a low down, dirty dog. Rob Van Dam's gonna beat him like a scolded dog. Let's just stomp a mud hole, walk and dry. You know the isms.
Yeah, exactly. All the
isms.
the classics.
So yeah, it's pretty much like obviously the match will go pretty much how we expect. Rob is going to be in control most of the match, with Cena trying to get underhanded tactics here and there. So he's got the Greco-Roman eye rake.
I like that.
Thank you. There was one spot I had in mind where like Rob backs him up in like a collar and elbow situation, and he catches him with a cheap shot. Classic MJF heel tactics before MJF.
Well, I mean that's the beauty of MJF. He's playing all the hits.
Yeah,
so
I was about to say, and boy are they still hitting. My God, actually, to be honest, at time of recording, we're like, what, 24 hours off of All In?
Something like
that. And he's babyface of the stars right now, in my opinion.
Well, it's weird because we were talking about the show and how I couldn't tell who was who and what was what.
Yeah.
You even said at one point it's both and neither are the heel in the story.
Yeah, at this point, like, they're both in the wrong and in the right. Like, at the same time, it's masterful storytelling.
Oh yeah, love it.
But yes, so this match breaks down to, so Cena brings a chair in to try and strike Rob with it. Ref obviously is like, no, absolutely no, we're not doing that. Takes the chair.
Well,
Cena,
also, I think it's the wrong weapon to choose when you're looking at RVD.
Yeah.
He knows how to turn those against you.
Typically ends badly for you every time.
Exactly.
But it was a ruse. It was a ruse the whole time. Cena reaches into his. Well, no, it doesn't. He just grabs the chain he came out with in the corner, wraps it around his fist, nails Rob with it, tosses it to the side, picks him up for the FU.
It's very smart.
And gets the 1, 2, 3. It's
reminiscent of his WrestleMania 20 victory over Show.
And that's exactly why I did it, because it's at that point in time it was the biggest win of his career, beating Big Show for the U.S. title at Mania. Yep. So I wanted to kind of give the same vibe and echo that here in our universe.
Yeah. Well, I will go ahead and spoil it for anybody who is curious. That match will not be taking place at WrestleMania 20. John Cena has other plans.
Yeah. Because
we are doing big things at WrestleMania 20, although we got plenty of time to get there. We ain't even at WrestleMania 19 yet.
I was about to say, we haven't even hit the Rumble yet. So, we got nothing but time.
Yes.
But yes, next up, we got my girl, Molly Holly versus Jackie Moore, coming out with the Black Widow Alliance. Cut to the chase here. Jazz and Nydia come out to even the odds. And they, of course, roll to the back with the Victoria and
Ivory.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of them days. And Molly wins with the Molly Go Round, securing her number 1 contendership.
Very nice.
Always love to see Molly be successful. Triple H, a classic backstage promo. Nope, just kidding. Give me a second.
It's all good.
Yep.
Yeah, so I allude to Triple H on my show, but I don't actually have him on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
But that's the beauty of his wife being the boss, is
Yeah.
that she can talk about him and make reference to, but he doesn't necessarily have to be there.
No justification for him to actually be out there. Good stuff all around. Yeah, okay. So, Triple H comes out with the rest of Evolution, says, listen, with Brock out of commission, I mean, do I really even have any competition? Like, honestly, I feel like I'm just coming on Raw just to look good here at this point. And, like, listen,
It's
look
kind
at
of what he
us.
did the first time, too.
Pretty much.
It's like the first
First
run.
run.
Yeah, the first
Pretty much.
run.
So he's like, look at all our handsome faces. We got our nice $1 million suits on, looking as fly as we can be.
Custom made head to toe.
Yep. So he says, he actually makes reference and says, if Eddie decides to be dumb enough to wrestle for my championship, then I will handle that as it comes. But honestly, kid, I think you should just keep the IC title.
For sure, yeah. Stephanie herself did good to try and convince him to make that decision as well.
Exactly. Top tier decision. So out comes Rikishi. A man we haven't seen since the
Survivor Series,
Survivor Series, where the death of Too Cool.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. But Rikishi comes out, and he literally just walks into the ring, doesn't even make eye contact with the rest of Evolution, doesn't make eye contact with Triple H. He's just staring dead at the Undisputed Championship.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then, of course, obviously, Triple H kind of makes a little head motion, and he is then surrounded by all the Evolution.
Even though one of them's got a bad wing.
Yeah, but I mean, he can still...
Oh, sure, yeah. You got to put
get
the boots in.
to him.
Yeah.
Get the boots to him. Yeah. But Triple H says, I don't know if you noticed this, but you're a little outnumbered. It's a crying shame you don't have any friends anymore. You and your little buddy are kind of pulling the coop. Gonzo, gone with the wind, as they say.
Gone with the wind, I like that.
And this is when Rikishi grabs the mic from Triple H and he says, you're right. I may not have any friends, but I do have family. And then out comes Tao Range, which is... Rosie.
Yep.
And then Umaga Fatu.
Yeah, Umaga Fatu.
Which, the other people I can't remember.
What's that? Oh, his other name was Jamal.
Jamal.
Yeah.
Couldn't
So
remember
formerly Rosie and Jamal are now Toa Reigns and Umaga Fatu.
Who were the former members of 3 Minute Warning, but we don't do 3 Minute Warning.
Correct,
So,
yeah.
for a frame of reference for this time frame.
Yes.
So Umaga is actually Umaga, but
Yes.
we gave him last name.
Just no face paint.
There you go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He can get that when the team breaks up.
There you go.
Or when they fall apart.
Et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. But yes, so how come the former Rosie and
Jamal.
Yep. To back up Rikishi, they clear Evolution out of the ring.
I assume Randy doesn't actually...
No, Randy Orton walks out immediately.
Yeah, he don't take no bumps, yeah.
Actually, Flair takes all the bumps here.
Oh,
so,
love it.
Rikishi super kicks Flair, and obviously Triple H bells, Batista bells, Orton bells, and they're kind of just up the ramp. And
I like that. Yeah, that's fun.
And Rick, being the great seller he is,
Absolutely.
takes a Rikishi driver. To end the segment, Rikishi grabs the mic and introduces the world to the Samoan SWAT team.
Oh yeah,
because that is a dope ass name. So
absolutely.
To steal it from MLW. Thanks.
Well, you know that they acquired it from WCW, right?
Did they? Even better.
Yeah. So it was originally the name of Fatu and Samu when Paul Heyman managed them in WCW.
Oh, that's phenomenal. Great. So this works out even better than I thought.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Yeah, MLW is really good about paying homage and respect to the past.
Yeah, I think they just finished their Opera Cup tournament.
That and what I was going to say is they had their own version of the Hart Foundation, which was Teddy Hart, Davey Boy Jr. and
Brian Pillman Jr.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I like. Not only do I like the name MLW because I think it's a good name.
Yeah.
It's very braggadocious.
Yeah.
But they, like I said, they're really good about showing respect to the past. And my goodness, their titles, beautiful.
Oh yeah, of course.
Freaking beautiful.
The National Openweight title is probably the most gorgeous belt in the business right now. Well, one of the most. One of the most.
Absolutely.
At least put it in
I really like the featherweight, the women's title.
Yeah.
I think it has a
Nice
lot of personality.
Yeah. It's got a lot more like elegance than I thought. Like what WWE was trying to do with the Divas title, but failed miserably with.
Failed, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So like it feels like a belt with prestige, even though it's only had 2 holders.
But that's a good thing, actually.
Yeah.
To me, like Jade Cargill was the only for the longest time TBS champion, and that was a good thing.
Yeah, it does make it special.
Lots of times when you have an abridged lineage, oh my goodness, you talk about beautiful titles and very brief lineage.
Mm-hmm.
The WWE United Kingdom Championship.
Oh yeah,
such a short lineage, a small
like
collection of
what,
champions.
4 years in total. Like
I think 4 guys held it too. So it was Bate, Dunn, Walter.
Bate again.
Oh, Dragunov. Or
no, sorry, Dragunov.
Then
Then Bate again.
Yeah,
and
but
then
only
Braun
champions.
Baker, technically.
Oh yeah, I never really ever count the last one.
Yeah, you never count unification.
Well, and the reason being is because he never carried it with him.
Nah.
He I would have liked for them to do some like merged hybrid design because that was a beautiful design.
Oh my God,
Way better than the splash of color.
Rainbow splash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah. Can't complain about the past.
Yeah.
But yeah, the show goes off the air with JR saying no rest for the wicked as Triple H has to face the challenge of the Samoan SWAT team here on Monday Night Raw. A possible challenger looming on Thursday Night SmackDown.
It's okay. Just SmackDown. That's fine.
SmackDown, dang it. And then
because it'll be on Tuesday at some point as well.
Yeah, exactly. And then Brock Lesnar still waiting in the rings once his suspension is lifted.
Absolutely. Yeah. I like that.